The first instruction was simple: soak the holes. Water the earth until it softened enough to break. Amir stood there holding the hose, watching the dirt darken and bubble, the surface reluctantly admitting moisture but never surrendering. No one told him how long to soak. No one checked his work. No one modeled the process. He learned by failure. He learned by standing there until the sun moved. Then came the hammer. Not post drivers, not augers, not adult tools. A hammer. A claw hammer. Sometimes borrowed, sometimes stolen back from wherever it had last been left. The wrong tool for the job, which made the job more expensive. Just not for the person paying him. Hammer, twist, dig. Hammer, twist, dig. Each strike sent vibrations up his arms, into his shoulders, into the same nervous system, already wired too hot for classrooms. By noon, his forearms burned. By afternoon, his hands split. Blisters arrived fast and then hardened into calluses before anyone noticed. No one noticed the kid. They noticed the line getting straighter. The neighbor hovered the way certain adults hover, not watching for safety, but for efficiency. He spoke in encouragements that sounded generous if you didn't understand ratios. "You're gonna earn some money," he said, as if money were appearing, as if the quarter were a gift instead of a calculation. 2 bits per unit of labor, 2 bits per task, 2 bits per something the kid didn't yet know how to measure. Amir didn't argue, he didn't negotiate. Negotiation required leverage, and leverage required alternatives. He had none, so he worked, because in Amir's head, the math was clean. Summer equals work, work equals money, money equals motorcycle, a straight line, a way out. But the adults were running a different equation. Their math looked like this: work equals compliance, compliance equals silence, silence equals no consequences. They weren't paying him. They were calibrating him. The fence line kept going. Every post demanded the same ritual: soak, hammer, dig. Soak, hammer, dig. Repetition flattened time. Days stopped having edges. Hours lost their names. The fence extended itself the way systems do, incrementally, invisibly, until you looked up and realized how far you'd been walking without rest. Sometimes Amir would stop and look back at what he had already built. The line was clean. Too clean for a kid's job. It looked like something an adult crew should have done. It looked like value. That contradiction sat heavily in his chest. Adult expectations. Child compensation. That was the Marin Labor Camp. No guards, no uniforms, just economics dressed as character building. Somewhere in the middle of the summer, Amir started counting differently. Not in days, in quarters. 2 bits, 2 bits, 2 bits. He began to feel, before he could articulate, that the distance between him and the motorcycle wasn't closing. Not fast enough, not even close. No matter how straight the fence got, the finish line stayed where it was. The work continued anyway, because hope had already been engineered into the system. By the end of 3 months, the number landed: $50. 3 months of sun, 3 months of soaked earth and bent steel, 3 months of hammer strikes and silence, $50. The motorcycle cost $75. He was 25 short. A quarter short 100 times.